Hello Taurus, welcome to this video. This is a general reading for the sign of Taurus for the week of September 20th. Now Taurus, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Taurus, just keep in mind that I'll never ask you for money, I'll never contact you for a reading or anything like that, either via YouTube, Instagram, or email. There has been an uptick in scammers, so just need to say that. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also want to say I'm very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And same goes to my Patreons. But let's see what we have here for you. Make sure everything's in view. And we'll get right into this for you. All right. Energy on the bottom, we have the Tower. So this is a feared moment in the tarot, but let me explain to you the way that I view the Tower, and I think this might help you look at this in a different way. So this is some sort of false belief coming to an end, some sort of illusion being revealed. If you can think of it this way, it's like the house of cards collapsing. And the reality is that this can be seen as a blessing, because if you're living your life on false truths, or if you're living in illusion, having those things revealed provides you with an opportunity to move on to the next place or move on to the next stage. And so yeah, it might be an upheaval, yeah, it might be challenging, it may catch you by surprise, but sometimes we do need to be shaken down to our foundation and our core in order to get to the next level of growth. And that's what a Tower moment for me is all about. And it's really about, as is the case with any tarot card or any tarot reading, it's really about the direction that you choose to take after this, right? And so you can decide to be fearful of the Tower, or you can embrace it and move along with whatever it is that you're looking to work on. Now, right away, you have a nice reading here. You have the Page of Wands. So this is some type of offer coming in for you, potentially, typically associated with career news or career offers, anything like that. It can mean a good situation in enterprise or business coming in. It could also just mean good news arriving with this Page of Wands. Thing about this is, what's interesting is with the Page of Wands, you may, with the Tower on the bottom, it may be when you least expect it that the good news comes in. It may be like through an upheaval. It may be like a new understanding or a new clarity or a new start that's sort of arising here out of the ashes as you have the Tower and the Page of Wands, is what I feel like is going on. It's almost like it won't be, it's like it's not being handed on a silver platter, but it's still available, is what I feel like is coming in for you. Now, in the past, you have the Temperance. This is some sort of turnaround. What I really like to see here is you have, I'm going to read these two cards together. So you have the Temperance card and the Death card. So 13 into 14, Death card, another feared moment in the tarot, but this is actually a really nice combination, because we'll just start with the Death card. This is an ending. It can be challenging, it can be disappointing, and it can be hurt. It can hurt, is what I'm trying to say. However, the main thing about the Death card is it allows you to transform an element of your path, or it will transform an element of your path for you. So it's more about transformations and less about death, dying. It's, in fact, most of the times it's not about death or dying, but this can be challenging and it can hurt with the Death card. And the thing is, whenever I get the Temperance in the same reading, especially since it's in the same column, it always is a good sign to me. It always means it's going to work out, because The Temperance is there coming in after the Death card because you need a period of healing. You need a period of balance. You need a period of temperance after you go through something like that. And so in that way, this can be seen as a turnaround after a difficult situation. And so I love to see that coming in here for you. It's like, I feel like that so far the theme of this reading with the Tower and the Death card, it's like, yeah, there are major changes, and yeah, it may hurt, but you're also getting new situations out of all of this. You have the Six of Swords in the past as well. This is another card of transitions, okay? So you have transformations and transitions here. This is somebody who's going through a rite of passage. This is like sailing in the dark, not exactly sure where you're supposed to go or where you are going, but knowing that you're going somewhere and that the universe is guiding you, the stars, the moon are guiding you. And so that's really what's going on here for you so far. It's like there's going to be something new that comes in that changes something for you. Now, in your current situation, you have the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. This Eight of Pentacles here is a really nice card. This is somebody who is an artisan, a craftsman, somebody who's a designer, creator, developer, singer, dancer, writer, author, anything like that, artist. Or it could just mean that you have some sort of special talent or special skill in whatever it is that you do. You don't have to be in those fields. You could also be an academic, by the way, heavily associated with that as well. But with that, it's just more of like, it's the talent card in the tarot. And so it's more of like you having some sort of gift, skill, talent, or ability that's keeping you provided for, that's keeping the lights on, if you will. And it looks like this offer could be coming in because of that sort of skill or that gift that you have. It could also mean that someone's recognizing you at work for the value you bring to the environment. And you have this Seven of Cups as well above it, which is a really nice card. This is, well, in this case, it can be a challenging card. It can be a card of confusion, but I say it's a nice card in this case because whenever I get the Page of Cups, especially with the Page of Wands, it can mean to me that you have multiple offers. You have multiple situations in your career or in your business ventures that you can go and that you can take. And especially with this Eight of Pentacles, your talent is providing you with an array of opportunities. And that's what I feel like is happening here. So in the future, you have the High Priestess, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Now this High Priestess is using your intuition, using your divine feminine, which we all have, and allowing that side of yourself to guide you forward. Once again, we see this image here of someone in the dark. And it's interesting because the High Priestess doesn't really work on sight. The High Priestess, like physical sight, the High Priestess works on intuitive knowledge, on the unknown, what you can't see. And it's hidden stuff, it's hidden knowledge here. And so for you, it's like, trust your gut is what I'm saying, especially with these multiple offers that are coming in. You have the Five of Cups here as well. Disappointing situation. You can see this person is upset. They're focused on these three cups, but if they would just look on the bright side, they'd realize that there are more cups available. There are more cups to be had in the future. And then you have this Queen of Pentacles. At the end of the day, you're going to make a practical, wise choice. You're going to make a practical decision on where to go from here. So let's see what else we have for you, Taurus. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. It helps get the word out and spread the message to others. There's also a bell, which will show up after you hit subscribe. If you click that bell, you'll never miss an update from me. And lastly, Taurus, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope things are going well for you. So let's see what else we have here. We have Hilarion, Divine Healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. So I feel like, oh, and this is interesting. You have Odin, Psychic Insight. Your third eye is open, see truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. There's a message here about your intuition coming in with the High Priestess. You know, I do feel like there's this element of nurturing that you're being guided on to take with Hilarion and the Tower and the Death card. I do feel like, you know, taking care of yourself, making sure you're doing healthy things and healthy routines at this time will really help you. For some of you, the Tower moment's going to come through communication, or it's going to be these multiple offers that are coming in. Now, we also have success. So you're equipped and ready to handle this situation, and you also have your ready, which means exactly as it says. I feel like there's something really nice coming in here with success and Mercury, Hilarion. I do feel like this is around a talent. I do feel like perhaps with the multiple offers coming in, it's like one of these is the right one for you, and I feel like it's just choosing. It's choosing the one that speaks to you, and you're following your intuition along with that. Not choosing the one someone else wants you to take, but doing the one that will ultimately lead to your success, is what I feel like saying here. So success and you're ready are two of the better cards in that Oracle deck from what I remember. So I definitely like to see that. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So, nice. Yeah, there was disappointing news that came in recently with the Death card and the Page of Swords. I don't feel like, take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be an actual death in the family. In fact, most of the time, I don't feel like it is. However, we do have a family card here. And by the way, this was in the past, so don't get anxious about this. This already happened. Okay, this has already happened. And so I don't see this coming in. In fact, I don't even feel like, I feel like more so there was a challenge presented to you with the Page of Swords and the Death card, and it led you to this 8 of Cups situation as well, which is somebody who's walking away from disappointing situations, okay? And so for some of you, this could have been getting denied, and now you have more offers in the future, like getting denied a job. It could also be relationship denial as well, like getting denied in that way. It could also be walking away from family situations where there's just a family member who has too high of an expectation for you, or has a different view for how you should live your life. And the reason why I'm picking up on this family stuff is because you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is heavily associated with family. It's also associated with like money being passed through generations. You can see there's a grandpa right here, and the children, as well as the dogs and the family farm all on this card. And so the thing is, you're sailing away from all of this. I feel like there was now there was some disappointment in the family. Now there could be an inheritance involved with the 10 of Pentacles as well. But yeah, so let's see what else we have here. Page of Wands, Death card. Okay, wow. And the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, look, so we have the Page of Wands twice in the same column. And just the fact that we have the Page of Wands on top of the 7 of Cups here, once again, just solidifies to me that you have so many choices to make, but also so many directions to go with your career specifically, or some sort of enterprise. It's almost like liberating in a way, in that you sort of see the whole field ahead of you, and you can decide on which path to take, which is really nice. With that Page of Wands clarifying the 7 of Cups. Now, the Death card here, again, transformations, big changes on the horizon for you. Again, we're not fear casting here. I don't feel like anyone's dying. What I feel like is going on is it's the death of what you used to do for your career. It's almost like some of you are getting a new start in enterprise or career or money, especially so because the card that's under that is the Ace of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is new money. It's new beginnings, new starts in material situations, financial situations. And with the 8 of Pentacles below it, it's around that talent that we've been talking about here. So let's keep going forward. Wow, you have the 10 of Cups, King of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, look, I mean, this 10 of Cups, again, is a family situation. You can see the family here, the mother, father, the children, and the house in the background. Potentially some of you dealing with an inheritance, but more importantly, the 10 of Cups is about total happiness. it's about those like periods of time where it's just like windfalls of happiness, windfalls of joy, celebration, good things happening, either with your family or with yourself or with friend groups, something like that going on. And it's also for that reason a card of abundance, because that is a form of abundance when you're emotionally happy and fulfilled. And for you, it's with that high priestess. So, what is your intuition telling you that would make you most happy, is what I feel like saying, that would make you the happiest here. That's where you're headed. And you have this 10 of Swords with the 5 of Cups. This is a wake-up call for you to really, if you've been in a prolonged period of feeling down or just like depressed or something like that, this King of Swords is saying, nope, we're going to chop right through that and we're going to keep moving forward. The Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands, it's like good news arriving quickly. Okay, the 8 of Wands is potentially travel as well. Some of you, we did have that 6 of Swords in the past. So some of you may have been thinking about a move or something like that. But with the Queen of Pentacles clarified with that 8 of Wands, it's like this good news is coming in and you're ready to make a practical, intelligent choice. Let's see what else we have here. False person, mature woman, child, great fortune, high honor, official person. This is what I was saying with this false person. It's almost like it's more about there was either disappointment within a friend group or within a family member. Like somebody close to you in your circle disappointed you, whatever they are to you. And you're being a mature person, doesn't matter what gender you are, you're being a mature person and sailing forward here. Ultimately, you're returning to child self and you're doing the things that you love to do. With great fortune, high honor, remember these go 25 into 26, one after the other, and official person, like you're getting, official person is my human resources, my HR card. Some people ask me what I mean when I say HR. If you're in the States, at least the United States, you have to go through human resources typically to get jobs, to sign off on contracts. But this could spell right here a really nice job opportunity or a really nice opportunity in enterprise. So regardless, shakeups, upheavals, but really good things as well on the horizon. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I will see you in the next one.